Peace and love, family. I welcome you back to another episode of Build or Destroy. I am your host, Born Allah L, and this is where we break away the rumors from the real, the fact from the fiction, the what is from the what it ain't. Because you know, if you let a lie live long enough, it becomes the truth. So before we get into subject matter, hit that like button. Lets me know that you appreciate the content that is being brought to you. Also, hit that subscribe button so you'll be in the loop consistently when I hit y'all with new stuff, with new flavors in your ear. Also, hit the bell, the notification button. Therefore, every time your ear is to the street and you're abreast of the new information. So without further ado, we go into the next episode of Build or Destroy. First and foremost, you know what I mean? Rich Family Clothing Co. And we repping, you already know, it's that purple and gold, baby. You know what that's about. You see the logo. I'm not, you already know. This ain't nothing new. We got that Rich Family Clothing Co. though. On IG at rich_family_1970_122. Check it out. Get the merchandise. Get rich, stay rich. But yeah, family, I was in the Hot TubTime Machine and I came to a realization. Yeah, we in the 70s right now. God, what you talking about? It's 2020. Nope. We in the 70s right now. How I know? Don't want to give away my physical degree, but been there, done that. Born and bred in it. Raised through it. Yeah, the 70s, man. Y'all know about it now. Look around. Homelessness skyrockets. Even worse than ever, skyrocketing. Yeah, it's been warm. We've been chilling, you know what I mean? Because we got the warm weather. You don't really see it or notice it because you don't know who the fuck is homeless out here walking around in the street. You gonna see it when it's winter time, though. Yeah. So this is where we at. It's the 70s. Might start growing a little fro. Yeah, because look, unemployment. Oh, y'all been getting them checks. Oh, so y'all don't feel the rate of unemployment going up because y'all been getting them checks. That's why every time I go in the sneaker store, y'all niggas is walking out with 3 and 4 boxes of sneakers. That's why when I go to the jewelry store, I could barely speak to my nigga. You know what I mean? Because he got so many customers there. Pardon my French, man. I don't like to use that terminology, but you know I'm endeared to my culture in certain aspects. So I can't even speak to my dude because all the customers is there now. Like, everybody buying jewelry now? What happened? Okay. But did y'all know that money was taxable? No? So you received more money than you was getting ever in your life, put you in another tax bracket, and now, that's taxable income. That's a whole nother story. We not gonna go too far into that. Also, tie-dye fashion is back. Tie-dye fashion is back? Yes. Yes, mi amigo. My friend. Yes. Also, sharks came. Every beach got in, well, at least in Long Island, people were saying, yo, we see sharks. Shark alert. Shark Week turned into Shark Year. Yeah, the 70s, man. Y'all don't know that because that's when Jaws came out. Jaws was like Freddy. You know how like they got Freddy chasing you? Nah, you go to the beach and you hear dun 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 dun. It's over for you, man. It's over for you. Yeah, 70s is here. Ba, 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 ba. Know what I mean? Look at the ladies. Y'all wearing blue, green, orange, yellow, purple wigs. I'm thinking I'm on the deuce, man. I'm thinking I'm walking 42nd Street in my neighborhood now. Everybody got on purple, blue, green hair and all of this. Like, this never used to be. In the 70s, if you wore that, you was a lady of the evening, man. You were a lady of the night, man. To say in a better way, you are a prostitute. You know what that is, right? Okay. Anyway, social programs. They took those off the table. That's the 70s, man. So, understand the time we in, man. Don't be confused, though. And I know you need to get the guidance of someone who's been through it before, and that's why we bringing this to you. Some of the OGs already know. They already know what it is. They see certain signs. They like, oh, let me go do this. Let me go do that. Because they've been through it already, right? Lawlessness is at an all high. Nigga, right now, nigga put their finger in their pocket like a gun and rob you. There's no polices around. Oh, y'all said defund. I mean, you know who started that? The Black Lives Matters crew started that. Defund the police? No, man. Nah. So no. You don't want to defund the police. If anything, you want to refine them, retrain, reform. Even if you got to call the FOI in, you can't just drop the ball. What are you talking about? So you can't remove something and put nothing in place. You have to put something in place. What do you mean defund the police? I mean, let's be honest, man. There's bad apples and everything in life, right? But when it comes to emergency medical services, the EMS and all the first responders and stuff like that, New York is number one. New York is number one. All right, so we're not going to go that far. New York is number one in response to emergencies. So please understand, hate the player is not the game. All right? Hate the play is not the game. So that we gotta straighten that out, man. We can't just go around saying stuff. You know what I mean? And look at the political landscape of everything right now. It's cartoonish. It's Nick at Night. So we gotta be more educated and more informed. I'm not saying voting is not what it is, but understand your power. Either side needs us to make it to the next level. Either side needs us to make it to the next level. So therefore, tell them what you want. Tell them what you want. Don't just give your vote. If there's a certain things that you want addressed, let it be known. Let it be known, because after the fact, you can't come then later and say, hey, I voted for you, man. You gotta help me out with this and help me out with that. No. They have to know and understand in the beginning that they're getting these votes because they have agreed to address an issue, a topic, a policy, something. All right? So understand that. Because when this voting thing don't go right, like in other countries, we could be headed for a civil war. Because it's not going to pass over easy. You know, so there's a lot of dynamics in play right now. We don't know how it's going to end out. This could turn into be some type of civil war or something, where one side doesn't want to concede to the other and the followers get it popping. So that is something you need to be looking for in the horizon. You know what I'm saying? Once again, man, you know, we doing the rich family thing today. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful fabric. If you could see, then the artwork is beautiful. The media on it is beautiful. Got a little glitter and gold. You know what I'm saying? Lakers, baby. You know what I mean? And rich family, man. Rich family, sun, moon, stars, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, man, woman, child. So that's what that's embodying right there. And the fabrics is rich and the color is rich. You get me? But anyhow, was doing some music observations the other day, and I finally got a chance to sit down and listen to Nas's album. This album is the best one since the N album or the Nigga album. This is the best one since that one. And Nas' discography, it goes up and down, up and down. But the one he did where Kanye West was had his I would say visionary production over it, I wasn't feeling that one so much. This is a good rebound for Nas. Nas is the God. Only in the sense that he took the game to another level. His knowledge of things is also superior, which plays into his wordplay and his intellect when he displays his skill. So all of those things are very important. Very important when you get in a message across and you representing the culture. That's number one, is representing the culture. So when you're doing it in that fashion, we gotta salute. Let's herald Nas on this last album. And when I dissect albums, unfortunately, it takes me a while, but I can give an overall glaze. But what happens is I usually wind up falling in love with two or three songs, and those are the songs that just stay in heavy rotation until I get tired of them. Then after that, I'll go to the next 2 or 3 hot songs. That I'll do it like that. But I gave an overall glaze of it. Hit Boy put his production down. That shit is hard. Nas followed with the mood and attitude, so everything clicked. Right now, my favorite is Blue Benz, 27 Summers, and definitely got to shout out Car 85. Car 85 I'm a little endeared to because I lived through those lyrics. Like, some people don't know, I had my own Car 85. And I had a couple of Car 85s. Shout out to my dude 10. You know who you are. Won't tell the stuff where we used to go, man. Let's just say you took us to all 4 corners. Shout out to my dude 99. Gangster than blood clots. 99. One of my true chauffeurs. I won't even say cab driver, chauffeur. Gotta shout out my dude 17. We used to put it up. We'll go somewhere and put it up, man. And the list goes on and on. I got a couple more Car 85s. But Car 85 lets you know, let everybody know that you call this dude and he rocks out with you all day. So what we used to do, call 10, call 17, call 54, and they'll pick us up from wherever we at, shorty crib, our crib, wherever, and we'll say, yo, we want them on a special. Because the dispatcher want to know where you going. Where y'all going? Where your destination? Nah, just tell Car 85 is me and we on a special. Meaning when we going off the grid at a special rate and he's locked in for the day. So when he on a special, when people call for him, He's on a special. Would you like to have another cab pick you up? Yeah, because he locked. We going uptown, KB Con, get some kicks. We gonna probably go 125 or 145, either one. Then we gonna go get something to eat. Then we gonna go to the boom spot. Not even gonna get into that. Everybody that from that era knows. We might slide by Willie Burger if we a little hungry and get a half and half. Cab still with us. Then we might shoot back out to Queens, go to Green Acres. Cab still with us. Or if we got other business uptown, we go up to Broadway, handle our business. I'm gonna leave it at that. And then we back to Queens. You feel me? So we on a special. At night, I could tell you a story, man. I met a nice young lady and I said we going to the movies on a certain day. She was with it. So I called my dude, yo, we going to the movies, this certain place, He like, no problem, I'll be there to pick you up. He picked me up, we went and picked her up. It was raining though. So you don't want to lose your special when you go in the movie. So you know what? Yo, son, stay outside till the movie's over. Okay? Me and Shorty went in the movie theater, sat down, watched the movie, then came out. Our cab is still there. Yeah, because when you're on a special, we book it for the hour. We book by the hour now. You feel me? So this is how I'm blessing him. How many hours we was together. I'm hitting him at a rate. Anyway, so that particular song, Car 85, did touch me, you know, in a special way, in a special place. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how we used to move, me and my dudes. So most of the time we was too young to have cars. We always had cars, but legitimately, like, we was too young. But then having a cab, we could lay back and chill, man. We chilling. We going everywhere, you know what I mean? I could tell you some other stories about that, but I'll save that for another time. But Car 85, that's hard. And I was glad to see the firm got back together and start spitting together. You understand? So that was a good thing. I don't know where Nature is. He was a part of the firm, but they brought Mega back in, and that's the original members of the firm. Foxy, her verse was good, but I think she tried to go too hard on like the way she used to spit and the mafioso and Italiano and, you know, all of that. But still effective for firm biz, you know what I mean? Still effective. So with that and all of that being said, I was glad to see Nas made a resurgence. I was glad to see that you never, in this game rap, you never too old to touch the pulse of what should be happening. They do it in rock and roll. Nobody buries their artists in rock and roll. Mick Jagger and all of them, they are like 75, 80 years old. And they'll still do a concert and people will come. Or they'll still put out an album if they feel. So let's kind of embrace our culture in that way as well, man. Let's not be that way. Let's embrace the culture. Let people know that we will continue to support them as long as they put out viable stuff. And based on what they put out already, we already got they back. Okay? And Nas is one of those dudes, legendary, man. He's a living legend. And when you have living legends, you gotta let them know and you gotta support them on that level. But I'm gonna tell y'all one thing, man. I was watching the game last night. I'm not a big LeBron fan, but he came to my team. Okay? That last 4 minutes or 3 minutes in the fourth quarter, yo, the dude took over the game. I know Denver is a younger team and they not experienced, but those guys been playing together for a long time. And they got a hell of a coach, man. That coach knows when to unleash the wolves on dudes. They got a hell of a coach because it's a certain time in the game where he just opened the cages up on everybody's cage and let them out. Oh, they got some players, man, off of that bench, and a couple of them not even appearing right now because they on IR or they didn't participate in the bubble, whatever the case, man. But they got some dudes, they could just open the cages up on these dudes and they just come out devouring stuff, man. Okay? Porter Jr., scared of him, kid. Because he don't got to play long in the game. They open the cage, he come out gunning 3. Okay? But they played together a while. The Michael Porter, he's just the new, from the draft of last year. Michael Porter Jr. And they got another guy, his name escapes me right now, but he's like a shooting guard. When he get on the floor, they tell him don't pass to nobody, man. Just take it to the rack. Yeah, so they got a dangerous little team. They just don't have the veteran experience. And Paul Millsap did get him the veteran presence, man. Gritty, hard body, get in your face, may throw an elbow or two if he have to. He's not gonna play with you, bro. Not gonna play with you, man. Not gonna play with you. So I respect that team, but it's time to move on, man. And we waiting for the Heat or the Celtics right now. And I don't want to disrespect the next opponent, but this is a cakewalk, man. This is a cakewalk, my dude. This is a cakewalk. Why is it a cakewalk? Because the matchups ain't gonna be good, man. Bam Adebayo, nice. Not good enough down there in the blocks, man. Not good enough. When Dwight Howard was giving dude the Joker problems already, and then we could run JaVale McGee against him whenever we feel like it. The length is too much. And they're a small team, man. We just dusted off a small team in Houston. They're a small team. Okay? If the Celtics make it still a small team, what you gonna play Taco Fall? We'll punch Taco Fall in his chest, man. Alright? Caruso eating everybody food. Yo, that little mad Caucasian, he off the chain, kid. He's off the chain. He looked like the dude from the Mad magazine on the cover, man. He's off the chain. They've been feeding him straight gunpowder, man. Yeah, man. And I'm waiting for Kuz to break out in this series. Kyle Kuzma going to break out in the next series because the length is too much. There's nobody can match him. The matchups is a problem. The matchups is a problem. But I will say this, man. I don't know what the hell Pat Riley was feeding these guys, the Miami Heat, man. Did he promise everybody a Rolex or something? Did he promise Jimmy Butler a new Bentley? Because Jimmy Butler looked like a vampire, man. Jimmy Butler looked like Count Chocula right now, man. Jimmy Butler looked like Mama Waldy Blackula. All he need is a cape and the plastic fangs. Jimmy Butler will eat your food, man. Jimmy Butler's on a whole nother level. Jimmy Butler ain't trying to get a shape up, a shave, a haircut, a line, nothing. Through the whole pandemic. That nigga hair follicles got coronavirus, man. Alright? He didn't get nothing cut, man. His mustache is growing into his nose hairs. Nigga about to suffocate himself unless he get a shave, man. Word. His nose hairs and his mustache are connected, man. Yeah, Jimmy Butler is off the chain. His nose hairs and his mustache hairs is connected right now, man. Pat Riley got them dudes on whatever they on. Hard body. Hard body. But when it comes to the next level of competition, not going to be good for you, man. Because I'm going to tell you, the Denver Nuggets, if they didn't have the Lakers in their way, because they ate the Clippers' food, they will be the champions, man. Because the other teams in the East wouldn't be able to match up. Wouldn't be able to match up. Wouldn't be able to match up. And that's a fact. That's a fact. So, we on to the next. You know what I'm saying? But once again, I would like to let all my listeners, followers, and participants to Build or Destroy understand. Appreciate you, family. And I will keep bringing viable content to you. We're going to be back in the Navy Yard or even right here. We're going to bring it to you. And also remember, we do accept donations. You can cash at me at $777 BORN. That's $777 BORN. Peace, family. Much blessings. Salute.